Double check, triple check, quadruple check. All the checks. Pulling out all the check stops. Check, checkity check. Just double checking things, don't mind me. Being goober as always. My name is Dustin. Welcome to the channel. Today I usually don't stream on Sundays, but so this is a surprise stream. Congratulations if you made it. If not, then you're watching an archive of a Sunday stream, which I usually don't do. So today, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be doing some Mansham Narc scrolls. That was on the thumbnail. If you don't know what the heck those are, allow this to be your introduction for them. Recently, in the last maintenance, this last Wednesday, they adjusted how they work. They made them to where they are apparently better, and in my experience, they have been better than the solo scrolls, but nobody is really doing them right now. Yeah, I just looked once again at the party. Let's go to the game. I also need to readjust my camera just slightly, so don't mind me as I just angle it down a little bit. So these are all the parties in the game right now of the Find Party feature. None of them are really there. Also, I want to draw your attention up here. It's kind of hiding things, but it used to be a Twitch thing. I officially am just like, you know, I'm done with the whole Twitch thing. In fact, I probably could do that just a little bit better on the overlay there, so I'm going to go fix that. But there's nobody doing any Mansham scrolls today, so I have a ton of these to do. In fact, in my storage, I have 720 of them. Now, bear in mind, I bought these like 2 or 3 months ago, and they're good for Kaffir stones. They really are, but they're not really good for much of anything else. You get these bundles for doing the solo version, and we'll try to do as many of them as we can today. Give me 2 seconds. I need to fix that overlay. The main reason why that top right corner exists is to hide what server I'm in. That's mainly what it's for. But I used to also have like my Twitch icon there, but I think it's officially behind me. I'm done with Twitch. The way they handled their security breach and us small streamers. I mean, YouTube isn't that much better. I'll be honest. They've had their fair share of bots and stuff. Recently, I think it was on Friday, I had my fair share of bots show up in the chat, and it just was annoying. So the only thing I'm going to have up there, I could put like my Facebook, but I'm just going to put the Twitter one there because I don't even really be on Twitter, I'll be honest with you guys. So yeah, there you go. That is fixed just a little bit. I could also move the map a little bit so it doesn't cut it off, but for the most part, this is menial stuff to worry about. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna focus on doing these scrolls. They can be done at multiple different places. If we look at the mini map, or the map rather, there's a spot here. You can do one outside of Heidel. There's one way over here near Alta Nova, and then the main spot is actually in Camasilvia, way down over here. This spot you go to also do the 5 party ones. The 5 party ones, which is what they added into the game. Basically, every single person who goes to interact with it must have 5. So a total of 5 people, up to 5 people. You can duo them, you can trio them. In total, I spent 2.5 hours on maintenance and did over 100 of these with various groups, different people here and there. And all in all, it was actually pretty good. I ended up with like 5 or 6 Valtara's belts in that 2.5 hours, which was really good profit for me. I'm not too concerned about money when it comes down to it. I can always grind for more money, so it was like whatever. But yeah, just saw some wings go across just now. So anyways, off we go. We're gonna start by killing this thing a few times today, just 1 or 2 probably. So how you get these, you go into the marketplace, you purchase these Mansham voodoo dolls, or you get them from grinding. There's over 190,000 of them on the marketplace, almost 200,000 on the marketplace actually. But you get 5 of them, put them into a plus with auto range turned off in your inventory. Auto range is this little button right here, and then you make the scrolls, and then you go to the spot and just start wailing at the boss until he dies. And I want to say that I could full combo him before he does his little shield thing, but they made him a lot stronger from the last maintenance, so he is not affected by debuffs anymore. And on top of that, he's got a ton more health and defense. So I want to say that I could full combo him, but I've only been successful 1 time out of like the past hour. So granted, I've only done like 20 of them in an hour or two because I started getting ready for the stream. It takes a little bit of prep work. So I did 25 in about maybe 40 minutes. So open up inventory, get another one, and rinse and repeat this whole process however many times we like, which hopefully will be all the ones I have today, but that's over 100 that I have to do, and I can only do like 30 or so before my inventory is full, and yeah, it's just gonna take some time. So hopefully y'all are buckled in, ready for a long one. Because things like this are going to happen a lot today. If for some reason you were not here for the live stream, the VOD is up for hitting level 63. I was already like to 98.7 or something. I don't remember what I was at the start of that stream, but I was very close to 63. And already, since Friday, I've earned like 2.7% experience. So going to 64 is not going to be as bad or as daunting of a task that I originally thought, which is nice. Open up inventory. To make my life a little easier, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this little sticker UI. You guys won't see it on your screen, but I will if I swap to my main display. This is what I see. So it's kind of weird, but you guys will not see that at all. In fact, you can see the white flash of me hovering over the items. So just to make it a little easier. And I'll show you guys a trick too about combining these scrolls, because as of today, or as of right now in Black Desert, I predict that they're going to make a very vital change to how these like combine into scroll items work, like the ancient shards and stuff. Venomous Fangs were changed over to be a one item stack. I predict they're going to do the same for the other ones, like the Pilafay scrolls, the Mansham voodoo dolls. I'm curious if the main reason for them doing this change is to incentivize players to purchase all the Mansham voodoo dolls on the marketplace to then clear out the market. Because if you can clear out the market, then it might be a little bit easier to actually go ahead and update that. Because otherwise you have to probably refund all the items back to the players, and it's just, I could see it being a messy problem real quick. Why that they didn't think that players, you know, could stack them like the Venomous Fangs, I don't know why they didn't just do that to begin with, but okay, so far we're comboing pretty good. Don't stun me, please, and then I might be able to actually, oh gosh, okay, it wasn't a down, so we're good. I'm messing up my combo big time. Try to see if I can combo him before he does a shield, but not enough DPS. I did it one time. I comboed so perfectly. A little bit of lag, but that's fine. Let's go talk to the Black Spirit. I have 6 more to do before I have to go back and fill up. And then when we go back to fill up on more scrolls, I'll show you guys a trick. There's a reason why this part of my inventory looks kind of funky right here, this little like plus. You'll see why here in a second. You'll see. Oh my gosh, I could have been knocked there and I didn't. Done. 5 more. So 1 full inventory so far has been 35. I think if that being the case, I don't really know how long each like 30 or each one has been so far. I don't even know what one we're on for the stream, to be honest. Should have moved out. I got greedy. Now I pay for it. whatever you do, if you play this game, you'll learn real quick back attacks are the way to go in terms of just DPS and things. You always want to stay behind an enemy of any kind. Or if you can get them on the ground and do a down attack, that's fantastic. Typically back attacks are the way to go. Alright. I know what some of you might be thinking, why would you want to stream something this repetitive, this tedious, this boring? I don't know. I just figure if I'm going to be in purgatory for an afternoon, I might as well invite other people along for the ride. A little bit of lag. Really just kind of sucks because I would imagine if you had 300 AP, I'm 284 right now. Imagine if you had 300 AP, you could probably like kill this guy before he gets his shield up. But for me, it's just not very feasible. I do have a couple of buffs, like I can use my Vel's Heart and a couple other stuff, but I'm trying to be as stingy as possible right now. I have Frenzy Drots I could use. I guess I have my class E buff and Z buff every once in a while, Black Spirit's Rage, so might as well use those. But I could totally take advantage and just pop a bunch of like combat related buffs, but I'm not doing these for profit, so anything I make off of it would be nice. It's not, you know, I don't need to min-max any sort of money that I would make off of this. No? Oh, I'm surprised. Might be able to actually kill this one before his shield pops or gets up, but the problem is I'm on the ground. Alright, cool. That was an interesting one, though. Some of his animations, they take a little bit longer than others, so if you get the right type of animations that play, you can take advantage of his long animations, really. There's one attack that he does that feels like it takes forever. And it's like a side sweeping like attack. When he goes straight into this, then I know I probably won't have enough time to be able to combo him down before the shield. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough time now. Alright, one more and then we go back to make some more. This is the last one that I have in my inventory for right now. This will be 35 in total. So now I just gotta wait for him to spawn in again and kill him off again. This animation is the one that takes forever. He hits and then he's already still going back. Now he's done. Now he goes on to the next animation. Way too far back for that, but I'm gonna try to see, can we solo him down before the shield? Yeah, nice. Alright, so now we have killed him 35 times, not all on stream, I did some beforehand. I think I had like 12 or so to do on stream. So now what we do is we head back to the Storage Keeper, in this case Velia, because that's where we're at. Now the problem, if you want to call it that, oh gosh, besides getting hit by advertisements, is that I need to craft up a ton of these voodoo dolls. So this is where a little fun thing called the sticker UI comes into play. So now for you guys it's vanished. For me, it's on my main display. So this is like an over UI. You can put it on like a second monitor if you want. You can put it wherever. It will never pretty much go away unless you hit the little X. So what's cool about this is you can actually use this. I'm actually going to go below that, so I need to unsort this and then find Voodoo. So there they are. So now what I can do is I can set this UI to kind of be in line right here of the Voodoo dolls. So now what I can do is I can click over here, get out 5. I just hit 5, hit spacebar. Now I put 5 over here. Now I can hit that, boom. Go over here. Sometimes you might have to double click, 5, hit another one. Double click, 5, spacebar. And you can see how the process just kind of continues. Always double click on the Voodoo doll because sometimes it doesn't work. Make sure you keep your mouse over here until you see it pop up in your inventory, because if you do it too quickly, or let's see if I do this and I think I type in 5 and then hit spacebar, sometimes it doesn't actually work. So you need to kind of wait a second, and then once you know it's going to go, then go over there, click on it. The only problem is there is this white flash that occurs, so I'm sorry and apologize ahead of time. I'll try not to mouse over too many things, but this is the cheapest and like easiest way to just do this, and this is totally allowed by the game. See, I didn't do that properly that time. I didn't wait. I didn't keep my mouse over there for a second longer. It's just a quality of life thing. That's all it is. So let's see. I could actually move this up by 1 like this. That way I can see. All you have to do though on these, if you're doing them solo, just fill up your inventory, including this last 5. Because once you get all of your inventory filled and then do the first one, the inventory basically gets filled up by 5, because once you summon it, the scroll disappears in your inventory. You can then combine the last one, which is 1 extra scroll. I did this for a very long time, by the way. So there we go. We're all done with that. So we can actually put that back there. So our inventory is full. How many of these I did, you might be thinking. I did 500 of them over the course of a few months earlier this year, and let's just say the results were very interesting. It was almost like 2.5 capstones per scroll that I did. I think it was like 500 that I did, and I think I got like 750 capstones or something. I don't remember. It was a decent chunk. We'll find out tonight how many I get, but once you make them all, you just run back to the spot. It's right about here. And then you start the next scroll. Now, what's going to happen is this scroll's going to disappear, and the boss will summon. So now all you have to do is hit the little plus, you have 1 extra scroll. So technically speaking, we have how many left in my inventory? 1, 2, 3, 4 times by 8, which is 32 plus 1. So we have 34 we're doing right now on top of the 35 that I have. So quick math for you. Tried to use an ability, didn't work. So not too bad, honestly. I laughed nervously because I did 500 earlier this year, and I didn't think I was going to be doing more. But I bought more because, well, I need a calf for my gear. My helmet is only at 5 right now, and I think I need like another 700 or so to level it up right now. I can't remember how much I need. I think it's 700. And these guys, I remember being pretty decent. I mean, it's not too great. I don't know what the actual like money comes down to, but like 50 of them are 50 of the voodoo dolls, which translates to like 10 scrolls, was let me move this out so I can actually use this to do the scroll thing. Oh, excuse me. It was like 30 million for, well, let me just do this because I can't see that part of my UI. For a grand total of 50, it was 31.5 million, and for, let's say, if it's more than 10 Caphras on those 10 scrolls, that's already paid for itself in dividends for Caphras. What's weird is that every time you did a level 5, you would get about 4 capstones. At least that was like the highest that I got when we were doing the 2.5 hour run on Wednesday. It was a little nuts, honestly. I did it, one, because it's a new experience. I always try to find out like new things and try to experiment and stuff, but was also just one of those things that I didn't mind it, but yeah, I could have made a lot more money somewhere else for sure. If I didn't get those rare drops of the belts and earrings, yeah, I could have definitely made more money somewhere else. Wrong button. Okay, just do that. Yeah, you're so scary. I will destroy you. You know, that's what I imagine he sounds like. No, I thought I was far enough away. I guess not. Here comes the barrier. Spirit's Rage. Alright, talk to the Black Spirit, let him know, hey, yo, we killed that dude. He's like, yo, sick. And we go on to the next one. Actually, there's a... That's right. There's a crystal in my inventory, and I can't get rid of it. So the main reason I'm doing this is because these guys are effectively like 500 VT in my storage, and I just don't have the room to keep them no more. Like, I need to get rid of them. That's the main reason why I'm trying to do them today. Comboing pretty well. He's gonna do his bubble. Yep. Okay. Talk to the Black Spirit. Alright. I'm not seeing any for the... somebody's looking for Castle Ruins now. Ever since going to Jade Starlight, I can make a little bit more money there per hour solo. So I haven't been to CR in a very long time, actually. And I do need to do the CR grind for the cups, for the accessories. The problem is, those cups I'm not going to be able to use until I get, like, the best late game accessories that I know that I'm going to be stuck with forever. Because you can't refund the cups. If you go for a refund, it's like 1/100th of the overall items is what you get back. It's ridiculous. So, if I do go grinding there, like I've been at Bandits maybe once in, like, the past month. That's the only Elvia spot other than Calpheon that I've been to recently. But even then, it's still very... It's been a while since I did any of them, really. Because Jade Starlight is just way better for me personally, plus going for the Flame. Which, by the way, once we actually get to that point where I have the Flame and a C10 helmet, I do want to enhance the Labresca's helmet on stream. So keep an eye out for that. It might take like another month or so, but you know, we'll be grinding out. We'll be getting it. And the more astute amongst you may have noticed that when I went to my central market to show off the Voodoo doll, I actually have $1 billion saved up. I know, it's a shocker. I'm saving my money. It's... Oh, is the world on fire yet? Because it shouldn't be. At least I hope so. Make the joke about it because I usually never have money. I'm usually always broke. We could do another God ride today, but I think for what I want to do, I'm so freaking close to the end of the Garmoth's quest line. I need 4.5 billion, and then I need a few hundred more. I can't check out my map right now, but let me go back. Nope, not do that. Hit that. Go to a world map. Go to Duvenkroon. I need 2,700 of these, and I have 2,300. So realistically, we're getting there. And right now I'm also doing the Sherikon grind for the potion piece on my Dark Knight. So one of these days I'll get enough for it, and I do also the dailies at the Yak Man, his little settlement. So I am getting more of those pieces every single day, or every single week rather, that I am doing the Sherikon grind. But I want to get up to 4.5 million just in the junk loot from Jade Starlight. I do have almost like 3 billion saved up in collectible silver right now, but I want to save that for other things, mainly enhancement. So right now I am just trying to get 4.5 billion, another 3.5 billion, which realistically it's like another per 2 hours. Per 2 hours is about 500 million. So for me that would be 7 times, would be another like 14 hours, which isn't too bad. So far, it's a little over a minute to do these bosses too. I'm somewhat keeping track because I popped another simple cron meal, and we've done 7 right now. This is the 8th one, and it's been 19 minutes. Sometimes it lets me do it. Maybe it's super armor that I can avoid getting hit onto the ground. I'll try that next time. If that's the case, then I'll start using super armor skills on that. Who knows, it might just be like my evasion kicks in for that. Another thing, that if you are also looking for capstones or Kaffir stones, you get 20 a day if you do the RBF. I would recommend personally the Valencia one, because at least that's a bit more fair. You can actually go over and yoink objectives against high grade gear people, or at least contest it to the point where they can't get as much score despite being at a lower gear score. So just, you know, go to RBF and do that for a little bit. You know, there's typically a lot of people over at the Valencia City one. I find this to be a little bit more fair personally, but that's just me. Even though my gear score is actually pretty decent, I suck at PvP, so for me it works out fantastically. And you know, 5 days time, you can have 100 capstones by literally doing less than an hour of your life. It's fantastic. If things go well, it's usually like at most, like, I've had a match go like 18 minutes, but it's a 20-minute match. So at most 20 minutes for winning or losing, and it's 20 capstones if you win once. If you lose, then win, then you can still get it from the objectives from him. But there's also like a weekly as well you can get even more capstones from. I think I can find them here in a second. I'll go look at my quest list because they're there. I think it's reoccurring, and it's underneath this one. So battle it out, you get 20 capstones worth, and this one here is 5 capstones worth. So 25. This one I think is a weekly, yeah, every Thursday, and this one is a daily. So you just, once you get enough tokens, like I have 43, you guys can't see it, but there they are, I have 43 of them. You just give him 5, he gives you 3 back, and then when you do like the success, or no, this is get 5, this one's hand over 5. So weekly you give him 5 for 5 capstones, and then you get 3 every day after also obtaining 5. So realistically, there's no reason not to be doing this other than that you hate PvP. And you also get 200 energy too. So if you want to get your life skill going for a lot longer, just join and just kind of move around and do stuff until the match is over. If you want to like min-max it, wait until you see it near 10 minutes and then enter, because after underneath 10 minutes it's barred. You can't enter like this here. So just a little tip from me to you. That's what I did when I was going absolutely nuts for capstones. I was doing RBF every single day and hating my life for it, because I absolutely hate PvP, especially in this game, because it's just as simple as, oh, let me knock you on the ground, oh, let me combo you, and you're dead. Wow. No amount of V can get you out of it, because by the time you V out and then get back into the fight, the skill they used is off cooldown and they can do it again. My favorite thing to do, actually, because Kuno is more of a flanker, I just got a taste of what it's like to be an actual good Kuno one time, and I just haven't found that feeling ever again. But it feels good to just go in there, cause absolute chaos, and then one of my allies who's like a ranger or a witch just melts them. It just feels so good to do that. And if I survive, even better, but I guess I just don't understand my own class in terms of PvP. But I don't care. I enjoy hooping, and I'm a casual, so it's whatever. So that was 10, and that was 23 minutes, so it's a little over 2 minutes per, but I've also been not really too focused, so I don't think we're going to do enough to do all what I want to do today, because that's over 100 more that we have to do right now. Shield. And here comes the super armor. Is this... Oh, that doesn't... Oh, okay. So I can just combo... Okay. I understands it now. Watch the next time I go to do it and it like kicks me out of the ground because it's like a 50-50 sort of thing. I don't know. Sometimes a block... excuse me. Sometimes a forward guard works. Some other times super armor works. I don't know what actually works and what doesn't work. I had some soda today. Come on, go to the Black Spirit, please. I feel like I should change that keybind a little bit, but I'm so used to it being comma that if I change it, I'll forget it. So, let's not do that. Let's see. There's also a Twitch like watch event going on right now. So I am currently lurking in somebody's stream right now. The reason why I mention that is I have a timer that's going to go off here shortly. I don't know when, but that'll be my, hey, go collect your free 1 hour watch item. Come on. Oh, okay. Got him before the shield. Nice. Have about 22 before I have to go top off more. Yeah. That'll put me at 69 of them done. Great. As of right now, we have another 110 more to do. So there's about 179? Yeah, about 179 that I have in total. I could purchase enough to like open 200 bundles at once, but I don't want to deal with these guys anymore. I think also what I'm going to do, because Jade Starlight Force is just such good money per hour, such good, much wow. I want to go back there and just keep making more money, because it's really good. But I also want to get back on the treasure grind. It's been more than, I'd say, almost a month now since I went back to History of Ruins for the compass. I could have killed that guy. He's so low on HP. It's ridiculous. Look at that HP bar. And there he goes. It's been a while since I've been back there, and I want to do it because the increased item drop rate stuff going on right now is actually really good time for it. I think this week, after the maintenance, it goes up from 30% to 50%. And then the following week, I think it's going to go to 70, and then the last week is 100%. So I really, really want to take advantage of that 100% for sure over at Histria. I don't care about the flame grind at that point, because Compass, in my opinion, is more valuable. Objectively, like, grinding enough over at Jade, I'm probably going to be there for a very long time because the money's really good. So objectively, it's just not worth wasting any more time over at Jade when I could be going for an ultra rare drop. It's kind of like a potion piece drop, you know? You don't want to waste, you know, time going over to some place where you could get like 600 million an hour or 800 million an hour when you could just go get a potion piece drop or something like that, you know? Obviously, it does, at the end of the day, come down to priority and what you, the individual, are looking for, what you consider more valuable than another thing. So, realistically, there is no right or wrong way to play the game, but for sure, I'm probably gonna say, "Sorry, Jade, we don't need your money no more. I'm gonna go and kill Eltons and hope to get my compass piece." so super armor didn't help that time. But it didn't put me on the ground, so. Please do it, please do it. No! Some of these times, I'm pretty sure that if I had a frenzy drop going, I probably could kill this guy. It's fine though. It's a relaxed stream. I say as I'm like tensing up, trying to kill this thing as fast as possible. Your buddy Pokemon found a candy. Thanks, device. How about let's go to Cookie Clicker instead? I hit Q. Oh, because I was still technically in my inventory menu, I guess. I just got stunned like crazy at that time. All right. Cookies are going good. Abilities I want to use whenever I want to use them. I'm just curious as to why Perlibis went with the no debuff system. Because like all the other bosses you can debuff. I'm pretty sure like the two for the Pilafay, I'm pretty sure you can debuff them. I know you can debuff the Fangs, because I did a few of them recently as well. I know that you can debuff the Ancient Shard one. I wonder why they went with a no debuff system on this guy. Even the solo ones, like, admittedly he was far too easy. Like, I could one combo the guy before he even gets his shield up here. I wish I would have recorded myself with the old footage, because I could just straight up one combo this guy before these little dudes start popping out of the ground. Like, he was so easy. But now it's like I try to get him killed before now. I just don't have enough DPS without, well, other buffs, Frenzy Drop and everything else. Alright. It's 53 right now. Almost 20 since we started. I started today's stream at about 35 done. Oh no, not really. It's actually less than that. I was out of the circle, thank you very much. And back attacks, too far on the side. Also, I do want to point out too, I do have my artifacts of combat XP on, and there is a combat XP buff, 300%. I'm noticing it's going up a little bit, but nothing all too like, oh, I can grind this all the way up to level 64. And that's the other thing I kind of want to take advantage of, is that 1,000 XP on the 4th week. I do want to take advantage of that pretty hardcore. So between the History grind and also Miramok, those are two vastly different places. Yeah, I kind of wish I had my Dark Knight at a decent AP right about now. My Dark Knight is my second character that I want for like a grind alt or dungeons and stuff. Hey, one of my guildmates hit skilled fishing level 10. Nice. Whiffed. Don't do it. Ah. $12 more after this one, so 13 left before I have to go top off. It's so scary. Ooh. Ooh. So my XP is going up, it looks like, the last two that I paid attention to. 0.001% per kill. Oh boy. That would take quite the while to get all of them. Like all the way up to level 64. No, thank you. I might also want to add to that is with a 700 combat XP buff. Maybe a little bit more because the Simple Cron meal, I can't remember if it adds like 20 or something like that. Doesn't, oh, at 20%, okay, so not too bad. 2.776. Yeah, it's still 2.776. So I don't know how much this is actually giving, but it's less than 0.001 actually. Oh boy. Just, you know, thought I'd mention it. By the way, it's only the first two that pop out that will actually knock you down. Every single other one, it doesn't matter. I don't know why the first two, but it's only the first two. And then when they appear, they also can knock you down. For maximum damage. Alright. $550. Why did I buy so many of these? I thought I would have learned after I bought 500 of them and did 500 of them. They're good Kafirs, though. At least that's the lie I keep telling myself. They're good Kafirs. I know, invigorating gameplay. These are excitement yawns that I'm doing. Hey, we're at the funny number. Well, not funny number. 2.777. Nice. All right. Now we're at 2.778. Is there anything that I could buy? I'm not buying anything. There's a lot of things I could buy, but should I? No. Save your money, Dustin. Frenzy Draughts, though, they're like the only thing I really would buy because they pay off for themselves in dividends. Realistically, also, if I had my Dark Knight up to a decent gear score, I actually would go to the Abyssal Lower Zone in Psychria. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's Lower Abyssal Zone is what I know it to be in the ocean. It drops the black... Is it black essence? No, Abyssal essence. It's kind of got like a purplish kind of black kind of look, so... I would go there with my Dark Knight and just keep her there for a while because it's such a pain to go all the way down there and you have to use like a key essentially to get in. It's just a process to get in there, and you know, I could always just go to my Dark Knight. But I think I'll start using my Dark Knight like that after I get the infinite health potion for her. The biggest reason is because infinite health potion, but I also need to, in the meantime, I'm trying to get better gear on my main Kuno to then just make tons of money, because then once I can start making, you know, 600 mil an hour, 500 mil an hour at the very least, then I can start dumping all that silver on the second character, getting her up to where I'd be happy with her being leveled up to. Mainly I want to enhance the gear myself, so I could save up, you know, 12 billion to get some pen boss grade gear, but I could also just enhance it like I did on my normal gear here. Invigorating 10 out of 10 gameplay. Rock, paper, shotgun would totally agree. Please don't sue me, rock, paper, shotgun. Although your reviews are kind of funny sometimes. I don't know who does them. I was in super armor and guard stance. Okay, calm down. I swear it just do be like that sometimes. Alright, talk to the Black Spirit. We have 6 more after this one, so 7 more before I have to go restock up. It's been 15 minutes. Oh my gosh. Realistically, it's been more than a half hour on just the 34 that I have, so that's exciting. This would be number 29. Just let me end you. All right. I forgot it. There's a 2-hit there. on a horse over there. Or somebody's horse, rather. I can't see my map because my UI is in the way of my inventory, so... Oh wait, no, I can see my map. Just let me look at the OBS real quick. I don't see anybody over there. That's good. Those of you who might be tuning in, this is what I see on my screen. I cannot see the map at all. So when I say that I look over at the stream, I can see the map. I don't see anybody over there. Now we're good. Call it paranoia. I see the horse, but I'm too lazy to move it. It would take me like 2 clicks to put it back up, but you know, I'm exceptionally lazy. It's a Sunday stream. What do you expect? Greedy. I was waiting for this one to go off cooldown. Dang it. Alright, 3 more to go before I have to top back off again. It's definitely more than a minute per. I don't know how long actually, but... I'm like sliding in my chair. Come on, game. Just let me. Just let me. Just let me. Oh, there's my hour timer for Twitch. There's also if the person I was watching rated somebody who's also doing Black Desert, if they did. I should have a goodie box to collect. And everybody loves goodie boxes. No, they're actually still streaming. Nice. Is that my 1 hour box? Yes, it is. I'm going to set another 1 hour timer. Alright, nice. Thank you. Big shout out to Vert on Twitch. If you guys want to go check him out, again, I kind of have everything all messed up, but here's his channel. Vert on Twitch. I'm literally watching his stream or kind of lurking while streaming and playing Black Desert while he's playing Black Desert. A lot of Inception going on here. Calm down, Narc Brishka. Almost had it. There's his little toesies. Alright, last one, and then this is going to be 69. And that will have been 34 in a little over almost 40 minutes. So, not terribly bad, but that means I might be able to do like another 30 before the end of the stream, which, you know, opening up at least 100 on stream, I think that'll be good. All this hinging on the fact that if I actually keep going at it at the same rate that I am right now, or at least try to, which I should be able to. Alright, so we're going to close out my inventory temporarily, go talk to Black Spirit, get that quest done and over with. I'll hop back on my horse. We're going to go back all the way over to Velia, which that means just down the road. Go back to the storage keeper, grab however many more, like another 34 I think, and could potentially do 35 because there's some items I want to move into the central marketplace. Like there's a deep sea, what are they called? It's not an essence, it's a fruit of the deep sea, I think it's called, this thing, deep sea fruit. But I need to get rid of another almost like 1,000 or so in my inventory, I don't know. So same thing as before, we're going to go open up my inventory, we're going to add the little sticker UI thing here. We're going to unsort here, go to Voodoo, and then we're going to do the same thing. Double right click 5 spacebar, double right click 5 spacebar, and just repeat this process over and over. And just to save you guys some flashes on screen, I'm just going to go ahead and go back to the normal default thing. You can probably see it still happening on my face, but that's fine. Now, unfortunately, this will not actually clear out my inventory or the Central Market warehouse weight. This will get it close to its max of 6158. So I need to go through, and I think there's some gem polisher that I got like 3,000 of that I could move out. That ultimately would be like the fast and easy way to fix my problem, but I also want to get rid of these. Some people might say, well, Dustin, just delete them, get rid of them. They're trash anyways. They're not trash. I spent money on these. And any sort of return is better than nothing. So, no thank you. Okay. Could I put these away now? No, not even close to it. Okay. So, as far as LT issues, or VT, what is the big one? Chicken meat? That's 700. Technically, yeah, that would solve a little bit of the problem here. So now I can put these away. I can put this away. So that's 2 more that I could do. Just give me a second. I need to open this up again. Oh, now they're back on top again. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Did I put them in the storage here? I can't even see them. I did. Okay. Go over to inventory. Nope, I messed it up again. Sticker, warehouse. It's so simple, but I'm screwing it up. 5 more of these. Alright, so now we're filled up again. So this right here is 268 VT that it's just consuming. So I could do something with that. I eventually want to upgrade all this armor, and they are at 100 durability, so I could get back to enhancing them. Personally, I'm just being lazy and don't want to do it. I do have plenty of armor stones, and the weapon and armor stones here, this is another thing that you get a lot from these bundles, so I'm hoping to utilize those. Also, just for my Jade Starlight grind, I have quite a few thousand over here. This is from 30 hours worth of stuff, minus the Kaphra stones, because I'm using them like crazy, as well as the Ancient Spirit Dust. But this is roughly, I don't mind that either. I usually take them out. I don't even know. Do they drop Massive Pure Magic? I don't think so at Jade Starlight. But I have them over there for some weird reason. Do they drop? No, they don't. Why do I have them over there then? But yeah, the 4,000 armor, 3,600 weapon. You get more armor than weapon. I've noticed that. A lot more fire, light stones, and earth or wind over there. And these are just for the bracing spirit perfume elixir, which if we take a look, spirit perfume elixir. Oh boy, spirit perfume elixir. There, this goes from 1.6 mil, actually it's 1.75, to sell at 2.23. So realistically, you probably could turn a little bit of a profit off of this, and that's the only real use of that item that we just saw, or that's over there in Ailton. These items here, Starlight, Jade's Breath, there's no other use for these, and those perfumes are just so hard to come by because they require a rare, not really rare, but a rather uncommon item from collecting, I think it's sap from certain types of trees, but you need to also be like a certain alchemy level to get them. There's some kind of weirdness with it that just makes them kind of hard to get, and there's also these Perfume of Insight for these, so... but yeah, so far, the grind over here, 30 hours, 56 embers, not too bad. As long as I get more than, like, I would say 2 an hour, we're good, but, I mean, I'm averaging a little under 2 an hour, which is totally fine, so. All I need is, like, 2 more hours with, like, 4 an hour, and, you know, we're back up to par again, so I'm okay with that. No, I was trying to do my sprint buff, thank you. So that horse is gone. I wonder, because there are... Yeah, there's horses in the area, so I wonder if they were actually doing a daily to capture a horse over here. Considering they also had, like, the horse cosmetic. That's my guess. So, get my... get the sticker UI again. So this is... how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is 35, 36 that we're doing this time, which is, you know, pretty nice. Give me 2 seconds to fix my UI. Back attack, a little bit better. I feel like I got attacked before I even saw the circle. Dude's straight up cheating. He's fed up with players just murdering him for free XP and items, you know? Bundles. Oh boy. This will definitely give us more than 100 bundles, so that's going to be nice. Oh man, yeah, that is a buff that I get, okay. In my own mind, I'm going through, like, all the skills that I have skill add-ons on. Skills that I have skill add-on on. That, yeah. Great sentence, Dustin. Thank you. I know it's beautiful. So, one of my skills, it increases back attack damage. And I keep forgetting to use it. Alright, up to 71. It's probably actually... I'm going to put this on 3 if I can. That way you guys can't even see it anyways, but it's hiding behind the overlay. Good damage, good damage, good damage, good damage, good damage, good damage. Ooh. No! How dare you stun me? I'm offended. Oh! It's so close. I think that's what my problem is. I'm not using that skill that does extra back attack. I don't even know which one it is. Ah, it's a 5-second one. It's 3% damage. That's it. I can feel when it doesn't actually work, though, or that I'm not using it. That's the crazy part. It's 3%. You don't think anything too crazy of it? Oh, it's noticeable. So that's quite a bit of HP. Nice. Alright. We have... I don't know how many I'm going to get by the end of this. It's going to be 31 on top of the next 2, so about 106 before I have to go and re-top off my inventory again. No! Gyfin Leech got Bell. Party 5. I don't know what this Party 5 is all about, but they're still looking for a third for Castle Ruin? Or is that a different group? It might be a different group. This dude's hitbox is kind of weird. I feel it's like a little bit thicker than most mobs. Just a little bit. Alright, so exactly 30 more to go right now. I have 75, so it's going to be 105 when we're done with these 30. Bum, ba-da, ba. Alright. Excited yet? I certainly am. I'm certainly excited. Recently, my brother kind of introduced me to, but I have watched other players play a game on YouTube called Heroes Hour. Allow me to talk about that game for a minute, because not a whole lot really is going on over here. Heroes Hour is a very like turn-based style game. Now, me personally, I'm not a huge fan of the turn-based genre. Just something about it just screams boredom to me. Here I am playing this though. But actually, it's quite fun. I enjoyed myself playing the tutorial and started doing a little like normal-ish AI map. It's interesting to say the least. There's a lot of stuff to it though, and I don't really know fully all the systems to really talk about it. But Heroes Hour, if you ever want to look it up, it's a fun little pixelated sort of army simulator, if you will. You build up your army, you go to war against other countries, like other types of countries. You know, they got like elves, they've got Naga, they've got all these different types of creatures, elementals. It's a very fantasy-based game too, I should preface, but it's really cool. I enjoy it a lot. Apparently there is multiplayer, but it's hot seat. For those of you who may not know what that means, it used to be this archaic technology that allowed people to play on the same system, and it was fun while it existed for couch gaming. But as you know, the internet has evolved into what it is now. Hot seat is not really something that a lot of people want to do, and the developer had looked in, or is looking into getting it for Steam Remote Play. Now, it's not only available on Steam, it's also available on Good Old Games, which is another website I would recommend if you enjoy classic games. But Good Old Games, there's no talk about allowing something like that to happen for multiplayer. I mean, you have Civilization 6, you have Civilization 5, you have the Civ series that you could do an online multiplayer, but for some reason, this game, which arguably speaking has a much lower graphic fidelity, somehow is not capable of doing an online multiplayer. I don't think it's that hard to code that, but I'm not a developer, I'm not a programmer of any kind, so I don't know how hard that is to do. If they're looking into doing the Steam Remote Play, like, you should be able to do it for all platforms then, right? But you have to use Steam's friend list, and Good Old Games has a friends list as well. Like, you could do it on Good Old Games just the same. So I'm hoping that the developer will learn from this and then implement it into Good Old Games, because then me and my younger brother, we both can play Heroes Hour without being on the same PC, because that would be kind of cool for live streams and maybe like some Halloween content, or like in the fall time. That'd be kind of fun. What I'm saying is I would much prefer to play Heroes Hour than this right about now. 300 more to go. 300 divided by 60 more scrolls, bare minimum. Almost 70? It's almost 80 actually. Excuse me. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I stepped in the circle there for a second. No! You literally have a sliver of HP, Narc. Why'd you do this to me? Okay, that is 80th one done today. Obviously, not all of them have been on stream. I did like 35 before the stream, so realistically, we've done about as much as I did before the stream on stream. Wasn't in the circle, thank you very much. Not gonna do it. Nope. Oh boy. Why do I have these? Oh gosh. He's just taunting me at this point. Oh boy. Number 83. You know what's ironic, actually? I'm looking at my inventory. I have 83 bundles, but I also have 83 Embers of Despair. Actually, 82, excuse me. I know how to see numbers. I do need to kind of finish the Turos grind completely, because I don't want to have that be the reason why my second character doesn't have Fallen Gods yet. I want it to be more the fact that RNG screwed me over and I don't have a Dim Tree armor at, you know, pen. Not really. I hope not. Oh gosh. Ultimately, though, I think what's really gonna screw me over is just the capstones. Like, they're just so needed to get to Fallen Gods armor. It's ridiculous. And then to enhance it, it's also an additional 10 capstones per enhancement attempt, on top of almost 100 million for every failed attempt, meaning durability consumption. Like, it's ridiculous what you need to do for Fallen Gods. Like, absolutely ridiculous. It is the best armor in the game, so I mean, it makes sense. But, you know, to a certain point, like, how far are you willing to sell your soul to get that stuff, you know? In my case, it was doing RBF every day. Oh my gosh. When I got down to, like, the last, I think, 400, maybe more capstones, I just said, screw it, I'm going to buy them off the marketplace. I'm making plenty of money at Jade. I don't care. I want this over with. And I managed to scrounge up some money and bought as much capstones as I needed to get the Fallen God that night. That was a exciting night, to say the least. Lag. Oh. I even was like looking at that, and in my mind I was like, don't use that skill, don't use it. Yeah, no, I used it. Wasted the Black Spirit's Rage. And now my 60-second buff timer is slowly ticking away down the seconds while he summons in. I might have like 38 seconds to work with. No, 35. If I wasn't on the ground, I'd have 35. Here comes the wind-up, and the pitch is good. Thank you. When he does that big wind up, that's a perfect animation because I can just lay on the damage really bad. Hopefully by the time that he gets done with that, if I can get him down to a quarter, I think I can get him killed before he does his bubble. A lot of it is dependent on RNG. I don't know what causes him to do the big wind up one. That's not it. That's another one that could be good. Hey, stop hitting me, you jerk. The stomp is actually pretty good too. It's a longer animation. Okay, Pegasus, calm down. I'm looking over at my OBS in case they might turn around and come back and kill me. Why not? I am just one of those peasants. Leave me alone, please. Just grinding for Kaffir stones, you know, normal stuff on a Sunday afternoon. Instead of playing Heroes Hour, that could be fun, not sponsored. I mentioned it once already, so keep mentioning people might be like, is this a sponsorship? Is this a subliminal sponsorship? Oh my gosh. All of a sudden now I want to play the game. No, it's not. Stop jumping, please. Another thing I thought of that I could do to help out a little bit is get church buffs. They would greatly help, and it's only like 6 million silver, which I have plenty of gold bars. I have a ton of gold bars laying around in Duvinkroon because my Corsair with Garmoth. I could be utilizing more, but one of the church buffs, I don't know how I got hit by that. One of the church buffs gives you a 10 AP, 10 DP for like 2 hours. So that extra like damage and protection would just be great. At least the damage output would be fantastic. Hey yo, we're about to hit 2.8%, baby. Surprised I didn't accidentally jump back in too early. All right. It's a long animation. Go for it. Just lay on the damage thick. Come on, do it. Stuns, great. I almost negated the entire long animation now, which kind of sucks. Let me do it, 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 let me do it. Now! Don't get stunned. Simple. I feel like they made the circles more accurate now. Like before the update, it was kind of dumb, you know. It might be like this edge of the circle would be here, and then like majority of the circle is like over here. But now it seems like the circle's right over, like the dead center is right over your character. So it feels like they've improved that a little bit. It's not only that, but Narc is just a delightful treat now. He's like right over the dead center of your character. Like it's nuts. Just gonna lay back a little bit, don't mind me. This is what caused me to start yawning earlier, so be warned. I can feel yawn already. Gosh dang it, stop it. Alright, so we have... Apparently I went too far. Wow, I went way too far. I got 15 more in my inventory. We're at 90 total right now. Oh yeah. Pop the neck. Apparently that makes some people cringe. I know a friend of mine who I used to pop my neck all the time around them because they were very much into like popping their knuckles. I don't mind if you pop your knuckles. You know, some people say arthritis, you know, all that fun stuff. But I mean, it's like if my neck is feeling tense, popping it helps relieve that pressure. You know, trapped air is essentially what they claim it is. I don't know if that's true or not, but whatever. My friend, I would do that, and he would just kind of cringe every time I do that because he's like, that's the one part of my body that I don't want to pop because I'm afraid I'll end up snapping my neck. And I was like, you kind of have to be very quick to do that, I imagine. So he had a like fear of me breaking my neck when I was around him, and I did that, and I was like, don't worry, I'm a profane professional. Trained professional, don't worry. And the wind up and the pitch is good. The crowd goes wild. You know. Guys, you gotta enjoy what you do, even if it's boring work. And I butchered my opportunity. Handed it to me on a golden platter, and I just threw it all away. Bear in mind, I'm also fighting lag a little bit now, so that's exciting. And I wonder why a lot of streamers on Twitch have exit lag as their sponsor. I really don't have that much lag when I'm not streaming, so I know it's like an internet thing. And it's, I don't know, it might just be because also some of the settings I have where OBS is more prioritized on my computer than the game. Maybe it's something to do with that, I don't know, but... Wow, we're going fast now because that extra, I think it's 50% attack casting speed thing. Even with this, I still butchered it. Wow. Jeez. 12 more and then we can go refill up. Yeah, 370, just to make sure, double sure on my math. I cannot math right now, so I'm just gonna pull up a calculator. 370 divided by 5, it's 74, okay. So yeah, so a little over one full inventory's worth right now. I do about 35, 36 at once. Had I prepared properly, I could have done this, started doing this a couple hours earlier, and then, you know, finished the live stream by opening all, almost over 150. Yeah, over 150 is like almost 170, 80 that I have. It's almost 200 for sure. But I also haven't done another one of these since they updated the Narc scrolls, so I thought it was going to be, you know, the simple walk in the park that it was before, but no. Unfortunately, it's not. Alright, time to sit up again. Straight on the back. I could also activate my Vel's Heart and Frenzy Draught. I'm just fumbling. I don't want to have to remember. You know, 95. Here goes 96 summoning in. The wind up and the pitch is good. Oh my gosh, I almost actually win that circle. Please let me end him, 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 please let me end you. Are you kidding me? Right? No more talking about it. No comment. It's fine. Let me drink some water. You see, Dustin, if you had your Vel's heart active, you could have killed him. I know. It's not like, you know, I have the I don't have the resources to repair the Vel's heart or anything. I have plenty of resources to do it. I just don't want to use it for whatever stupid reason. Butchering my combo so bad right now. Eight more, so it'd be 95. 95? 95. Yeah, 95. No, 105. It's like one of the numbers is literally 97. How am I gonna get 95 when I finish 8 more? For context, last night's sleep wasn't the best. Me being the way I am, I decided to drink some water last night. The blue cup that you might have seen me just drinking out of, this thing right here, excuse me, holds like, I can't remember how many ounces. It's like 5 cups, like 40 ounces, maybe more. I drank 5 of those last night because I was feeling really thirsty. Needless to say, I fell asleep watching stuff on my tablet. Like an hour later, really having to pee. So, if you want to know how my night went, that was pretty much it. After I went pee real bad, then I went back to sleep, and then had to pee even more when I got up at like 7:30. Or no, it was almost like 8 o'clock, 8:30 almost, really. So, word to the wise: don't drink a ton of water before going to bed. It's not a smart thing to do. But me being what I am, who I am, that's what I did last night. Don't recommend. Stay hydrated, but don't do that. This, and then this ability, because those 3 are my highest damage dealers. Alright, 6 more to go, and then I gotta retop off on scrolls. 1 hour and 35 minutes already, wow. This is partly the other reason why I'm streaming, is because I'm forcing myself to stay awake or fall asleep and risk embarrassing myself on the internet. But let's be honest, what is shame and embarrassment these days? I'll tell you, Roblox. Moving on. For anybody curious, I hate Roblox. It's like budget Minecraft, but worse. I actually like Minecraft. Minecraft's very fun. Roblox. Boink. Alright, nice. Five more to go. Oh, Weasel. I was like, I can fluid collect the boss? What? I don't want to get his blood. Yep. Okay. Black Spirit's Rage. Heck yeah. Okay. Casting speed up, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Hit that damage. Hit that damage. Yeah, baby. I guess there was an outfit that I was looking at getting, which is the Checkmate outfit for Dark Knight. How many orders on the marketplace? I really can't see that because my... Okay, only 7. 626. One was sold today? What? If somebody wouldn't mind fulfilling that offer, I would greatly appreciate it. Flashback to like an hour ago when I said, I'm saving my money for the Garmoth's heart. Really got to focus on that right now. This is why I don't have money, ladies and gentlemen. I know. Also, the Hemomancer never got bought, so I'm kind of depressed about that. I just noticed how close he is to dying. No! This literally takes up like an extra 15 to 20 seconds that I could have killed him and already summoned the next one. Like, but anyways, Hemomancer, it's a new outfit for the Sorceress that hasn't been sold since... Wait, one sold today? Never mind. Take back what I said. It was, I think Friday, I pulled my order out because... Or maybe it was Thursday, I can't remember. I pulled an order out, though, because it wasn't selling, and then apparently it sold. But by the time I took my order off the marketplace, it hadn't sold for like 3 days, so I was like, it's not going to sell anymore, it's fine. But no, somebody sold one today. My buffs here. Okay, so let me move my inventory back. We're going to use the Vel's Heart and we're going to use the Frenzied Rod of Corruption just because I'm tired of this guy getting like so close to death and then just like taunting me like, oh no, you didn't kill me yet. I now have to deal with stuns, but you know, that's normal at this point. I did less damage this time with the buffs. This is why I just don't even bother with the buffs. It's just not worth it. Okay, one more, and then we gotta top off on scrolls again. Ugh. think I just got to use a forward guard for that. That's what it seems like. Alright. What we're going to do, because I'm not going to have enough time to finish the rest of all the scrolls that I want to do. I will go make more scrolls, but I'm going to go ahead and open up 100 of these bundles, just so, you know, people actually see what you get out of 100 of these. Right now I have 104 done, so I'm going to open up until I get 4 left. In fact, what I'm going to do, just to make sure I don't accidentally open up those 4, I'll put 4 in storage over here, and then we'll open up all the 100 bundles. Just so you guys can see what exactly we get. So first, I need to put 4 away. Never mind, can't. It's character bound. That's fantastic. So I need to not click this too many times. So another thing to help out, a little pro tip, if you will, you can put this on your quick slot. So I have it on 3. I'm going to basically click this with left mouse button. It'll open it up. I can also hit 3, or I can spam both of them at the same time. Valtar's belt. There's a lot of stones, actually. Holy cow. There's a Narc ear accessory. I don't have that much space, so I got 2 more space. And now I don't have any more space. You can see clearly there's a lot of life stones. Looks like not as much guardian, and there's roughly the same destruction and life spirits so far. So there's 11, and then there's 3, but I can't put this away. Dang it. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 100. So in 100, you get 100 of weapon, 100 armor, 100 hunter seal, 533 is how much Peridot petals that I got, 6,000 junk loot, which isn't too bad, 10 spirit pouch of ferocious beast. I didn't see any ancient spirit dust come in. 89 Kaffir stone, 8 breezy conch, seaweed, 1 Narc ear accessory for almost 50 mil, Valtar belt for about 64 mil. In total, this might cover like 10 scrolls. This will also cover about, actually 20 scrolls, and this will cover like 15 scrolls, give or take. So realistically, that's 25 scrolls. We did 100 scrolls. So realistically, just these, not enough. The Kaffir stones, these will get me almost 100 million. Again, that's like 30 scrolls, so far we're not really breaking even too much. And then the Narc stuff, I'm not going to do all the bit of calculating. I mean, you can do that for yourself if you feel so inclined. There was a total of 4 guardian spirit stones. We got 11 of the life ones, and there's 12 of the destruction stones, so you can add those totals if you want. I need to actually put these away, but I can't because it's so heavy. We'll fix that problem here in a little bit, so that's fine. And then I need to put the Peridot leaves away for now. I'll put these other ones here. These are the horse materials. So I got 46 of the water, 37 of the earth, 35 of the wind. We also got this here. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell the... Gosh, this is so disgusting. These here. So that was 76 million on just junk loot for the 100. Not too bad. Obviously, I didn't really spend much of anything except for like 1 frenzy draught that I made myself. So it wasn't too bad, but you know. Realistically, a lot of people say it's not worth it. I haven't really heard of much people like, oh yeah, this is really good. You know, I really enjoyed it, or it was profitable. I haven't really been looking either, so I don't know if there might be people that say it's not. Might be people that say it doesn't. I don't know. Just don't look at me. Let's go ahead and start getting some more. So I need to uncheck mark this. Valvood. And then 5. As I do more and more of these, I need to see if I can potentially put this stuff away. So let's get another 5, another 5, another 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Can I put these away? Absolutely. Five more. 5 more. Check that. Oh boy. 5 more. 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 Guess what? 5 more. 5 more. 5 more. 5 more. Ooh, we also got a Force Fury. I didn't even notice that until just now. That's cool. Let's see. Where'd the Voodoo Doll go? Uh-oh. Added stuff and messed it all up. Okay. 5. No, I typed in 55. 5 more. 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 And 5 more. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Alright, back to the old grindstone we go. So now you guys know roughly how profitable they are. I got 89 Caphras for 100 scrolls. Not too shabby, honestly. It took me, I'd say, about 2 hours to do that 100 by myself, maybe a little bit more than that. It's not too bad, honestly. Alright. Condition hasn't been met. Is it because I'm not close or because I was still moving? Probably because I was still moving. Condition hasn't... What? Huh. What? Oh, because... Okay. I forgot to get the last one. That was, my bad. My beat. I was genuinely confused there for a minute. Around. That horse is back. There's gotta be somebody who's like trying to catch horses right now over there. I'm surprised it didn't knock me on the ground. Please die now. Okay. Barrier almost came up. I think if I can kill him a little bit faster each time, like if I can prevent the barrier from coming up, that's like 20 seconds that I could save. And realistically, that 20 seconds, like he could just now be dying right about now. But I also do have Black Spirit's Rage also coursing through my character's body right now, so you know. I swear Narc cheats. He like moves around while doing his abilities. He's a dirty Stevie cheater, yo. Not enough. How many more do I have after this one? 190, so it's almost 40 more scrolls, I think. Yeah, it's almost 40 more scrolls. will also say I'm surprised that I don't have an S rank knowledge on this guy, considering I've killed him on the scroll version over 500 times. I'm surprised. Like, after today, this will make it almost like 800 times in total for me. I wish there was a way that you can actually find that statistic, because I'm sure... sorry, my ear just felt weird. I'm sure there is those sort of mechanics, like, for a little bit, would you stop stunning me, you utter piece of garbage? Trash can of a UI. AI. You user interface, you trash can of a UI. Tired at all. The lag doesn't help either. Makes it a little bit more unbearable to complete. Alright. Really? Second hour's about to be up for my Twitch stuff? Give me 2 seconds here. The guy I was watching raided somebody else, so that's nice. They're playing Black Desert, thankfully, though. I don't even know why I try to spam out an ability. It literally doesn't do anything here. That's timer for the Twitch drop thing. Trying to quickly kill that guy off. I almost have an hour. I think I refreshed and it messed it up counting, so. 98% of 1 hour. I don't know what 2% of an hour is, but whatever it is, we're close to it. Start using these draughts. It might save literally seconds, but you know, a second or two here and there will actually add up over time, so. My 3 hours of Twitch lurking for the day. Nice. So now I have another cash. Another 29 to go? No. No, it's 29. too shabby. When is the next boss? 15 or 19 minutes from now. It's gonna be Kazarka. Please die, please die. Yes. Yes, sir. My phone just restarted. Why do you do that, phone? I don't understand. Why do you do it? I should probably be careful about putting it down on my keyboard. I might accidentally activate one of my life skill buffs. Gosh, that was close. Why'd you update, phone? Who hurt you? It's probably me, let's be honest. Nobody else uses my phone, so it's logical that I would be the one who upset it somehow. System update. Did you do an update? Yeah, give me a second. Nope. I don't know why I did that then. It must be because it doesn't like me keep my phone open or like on most of the time, like in standby mode. So it's like, let's cleanse your memory on your phone. It's a powerful enough phone. I don't think it needs it, but you know, whatever. What do I know? I'm just a simple, you know, electronic user. I want to know the first thing about a cell phone and how to properly take care of it. The elitists over here at Technology & Co. say that you don't understand our products better than we do. Therefore, our phones are designed to restart every 24 hours, whether you're using it or not. Oh, man. He literally cheats. You see that? He goes to do his stomp animation, and then he like Michael Jackson's his way back. It's like he's aware that his back is a weak point, so he tries to avoid people on his backside. It's almost as if it's smart AI. Not smart enough though, I'm afraid. More like nuisance AI, programmed just enough to be annoying. Alright, let me just go ahead and get the next bundle. Keep going. This will probably be my last scroll that I do, to be honest, on stream. I'm going to continue doing these until I'm done with them tonight, but today made some decent progress. Got it like at least another 100 Kaffir stones. For sure, the next 16 bundles that I have, at least right now, and then like, I don't know, another 60 more, kind of. I've got 24 in my inventory, and there's like another almost 20. No, it's actually almost 40. So yeah, another almost 100 or so bundles. Like, we're gonna get more than enough for over 100 Kaffiris. Me personally, if you want Kaffiris, this is a good way to get them. Very expensive though, because yeah, I'm not gonna lie, just buy the Kaffiris off the marketplace if they're ever available. Don't prioritize these over it. But if they make it to where like maybe like 10 Caphras per level 5 or something like that instead of 4 for the little pillar thing that you interact with, or little cube looking thing. If they make it like 10 Caphras per, then that'd be great, but it would just overinflate the marketplace, and a lot of people would just you know, abuse that system. So I don't know, it's like I'm 50-50 on whether or not it's actually better. I do believe it's better because you can actually complete a lot more of them faster, and if you have enough of a group of enough people with you that are high geared, it can go by a lot faster. So I'm gonna go ahead and call a stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you're new around here and if you like what you saw, you want to see me when I'm live on my normal days, it's Monday through Friday. The only days that are a little different are Wednesday and Friday. Those days I'm thinking about either doing them earlier in the day or maybe later in the day, like much later. Who knows? As far as it is though, I do stream roughly 2 hours each day, Monday through Friday, usually 6 p.m. to 8. Wednesday and Friday might be like 8 to 10 or something like that, or maybe earlier. I'll have to try to figure it out, but usually I try to get these streams up and going. So just hit that subscribe button, bell icon to be notified when I go live for those, and I'll be uploading a few short little videos here in the next couple of days too. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe, take it easy, and God bless. Bye-bye.